cảnh báo nhạy cảm với ánh sáng. Một số hình ảnh nhấp mé và một kiểu sáng nhất định có thể gây ra tình trạng động kinh ở một số người. Ui, nghe nguy hiểm đấy nhở. Mẹ chơi game này sẽ bị động kinh à? Gì đấy? Happy.
Already gone.
Mẹ ghê thế. Ôi. Mẹ em giật cả mình. Trong nhân vật ngấy thế nhở? Giáo gì kêu á? Gì ơi? Ô. Ui là moi tim rồi các bạn. Cuốn đấy. Anh cảm ơn 2D nhá, cảm ơn em. Alan Walker 2. Giống cái giáo phái trong cái game canh đài thời tiết đấy nhở? Kiểu đấy.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to.
Tôi chơi game này tôi sẽ không skip một cái gì đâu nha các bạn. Xem từ đầu đến cuối cho nó hay. Cho nó như là một bộ phim luôn đi.
Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding.
Các bạn xem thì các bạn cũng cố đọc sub đi cho nó hiểu câu chuyện.
I will. Bye, kiddo.
Đẹp nhờ, game đẹp ấy.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
FBI à?
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Hồ Vạc.
Time to get to work.
FBI, open the door.
Supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car. So where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Trở lại. Đi đến hiện trường vụ án.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Đâu? Hiện trường vụ án đâu nhỉ? Ở đây à? Chỗ Y nhỉ?
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean?
Tôi có thể có nhân chứng nào không?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
Đi ra cái ông Thornton kia rất lắm
Don't
mồm
worry.
nhá.
Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Ông Thornton lắm mồm thật sự.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Test lên. Wendy David, Pacey Walk đều bị mổ để lấy tim. Bản đồ mình có rồi. Còn gì nữa không? Tát phải thoát.
Already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey Casey. You're
phải
putting
giải
me in
à?
charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective.
Tôi tưởng là cái đấy nó chỉ là giới thiệu thôi. Chỉ giới thiệu phòng ký ức thôi. Chứ đã giải giết gì đâu.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Game đẹp nhở?
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Xem có gì quan trọng không? Ngọn núi hùng vĩ. Không có gì cả.
Fucking nature.
Hiến mới trải nhiên đau hết cả đầu.
Too much sky.
Trời thoáng quá đi mất. Game đi rừng rồi.
Not a bad place to get
Bị giết ở
murdered.
đây cũng không tồi lắm đâu.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Can I make it, Mulligan?
À, ông Thu gần này chưa biết già chưa?
Hey!
Hey! À, thì ra là già rồi.
Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Ông này ông già rồi, bảo sao ông lắm mồm thế?
So, FBI, huh?
Yeah, FBI open the door.
Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking. Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest Esteban.
Đây đúng cái ông đấy rồi.
Does this fit the MO of the
Đúng cái ông
previous
lúc đầu
murders?
game bị chặt, bị bắn xong rồi moi tim rồi.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
C. Cho phép Saga nhìn thấy manh mối có thể ảnh. C. Hiện trường.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Ok. Bạn có thể tự tiếp tục. Được rồi đúng không? Thu thập manh mối.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Tập cái tim.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Vết thương.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Xong rồi đúng không?
Think.
Ủa? À, phải đặt đúng thứ tự à?
Removed from chest.
Mẹ.
Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Ủa? Đây. À, phải ấn vào, phải kéo vào cái này.
Quite the party. Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
Mẹ, một game điều tra. Ủa, xong chưa ta? Ở đây.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Để sau á, mục tiêu 3. Mục tiêu 3 mình vẫn... Mục tiêu 3 mình vẫn chưa xong à? Nói chuyện với một ai đó. Tìm hiểu về nạn nhân. Bây giờ phải nói chuyện với một ai đó. Nói chuyện với ai?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
Bắt đầu hiểu cách chơi đấy.
His partner got killed in the field. He went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Rồi. Chuyện gì sẽ...
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze. Booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Có vẻ cuốn á, cuốn mà. Không phải có vẻ đâu mà là cuốn thật đấy. Đấy, tôi biết chơi rồi.
Ex-FBI came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Bị mất tích, bị giết theo nghi thức.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Oh. Hết rồi.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Phải đi suy đoán à? Đi tìm ai suy đoán bây giờ?
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
Kéo vào được.
You're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect, hide the truth from the average Joe.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Cái đầu game mà có hai đứa nó nhìn thấy cảnh giết nó chạy đâu rồi nhỉ?
One of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night.
Nightingale ở trong rừng một mình.
The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Lots
of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Nhặt đi.
Tracks.
Dấu chân.
Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a
Mẹ như kiểu có ai trên cây đang nhìn mình nhở?
story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Ui, lại phải đi mổ tim ông ngoài à? Nạn nhân là người của họ, đặc vụ FBI đã mất tích ở đây 13 năm trước. Bây giờ ông ta đã bất ngờ xuất hiện chỉ sát hại một lượng bao họ. Và rồi có một trang giấy, chính trang giấy này, trang giấy đầu tiên mà họ tuyến chưa phải trang cuối cùng, bước đầu tiên xuống vực sâu đáng sợ như thế. Các trang bàn thảo. À, là cái này, là cái lời nhắn.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Yêu cầu sĩ quan di chuyển như thế.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
You made it back.
Deciding
Good.
what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Không gặp đéo đâu.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Chìa khóa của cổng được tắt.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
at the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
À, cổng này là cổng đường tắt à? Let's go.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Game thế này bảo sao nó lâu các bạn ạ.
For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Ủa, đi đường đéo nào? À, đường này à? Đây rồi, xe rồi.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Liều thế nhở? Đúng là FBI khác.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel.
Ủa, cái xác đâu? Xác để trong cốp à?
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Đi đâu nhở?
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much did you have? Not enough. That's how much.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure I mean our float will be the belle of all at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days. It's a nice little float to share.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims?
Đâu nhỉ? Đâu, ngồi nói chuyện với ai?
But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was
Đây à?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Tại sao mọi người lại ở Hồ Vạc?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Mọi người đã thấy gì?
So what did you see in the woods?
Tôi thấy địt mẹ bọn nó đuổi một thằng béo. Thế xong rồi. Đúng.
He was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks.
Đúng. Nó kể đúng rồi đấy.
Naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting.
Giáo phái thần cây. Giáo phái thần cây.
The cult of the tree.
Thế địt mẹ, thế đúng rồi. Lúc nãy có thằng trên cây. Lúc tôi đọc tờ giấy là có thằng trên cây nhìn tới tôi.
The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree.
Giáo phái
What are
thần
the
cây.
bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Định bú luôn cái vòng à? Không được.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Sao biết nhở?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
What?
That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Là sao nhở? Mẹ rùng rợn thế nhở?
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Mẹ hay nó báo trước nhở?
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Giỏi nhờ. Nhân viên FBI khám nghiệm luôn được.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What a... They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds.
Kiểm tra bên ngoài trước mà. Mình phải kiểm tra lần lượt từng thứ một.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Think Saga.
Game này game dán tường các bạn ạ.
Chest wound is cause of death. But the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Oh.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Xong rồi.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case.
Chú đưa ra phân tích đi á. Làm gì phải phân tích nữa kìa. Chú toàn dán bừa á. Cứ dán là nó lên mà. Làm gì phải ấy đâu. Hay là bây giờ mình vừa chơi mình phải vừa suy đoán, mình phải vừa dán á. Thế thì được. Đấy, ok.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show
me the clicker.
What the heck?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Rơi mẹ súng vào bên trong rồi.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
À, cố gắng đứng trong ánh sáng. Ok. Bọn này chỉ nhìn được trong bóng tối thôi.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Trốn an toàn sẽ hồi phục một phần máu của bạn. Nếu bạn rời khỏi hoặc tấn công từ trốn an toàn khi đang chiến đấu, nó sẽ tạm thời không khả dụng. Ok. Bây giờ mình phải chạy à? Đôi mắt đằng sau chiếc mặt nạ. Ủa?
He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it.
Đi đéo đâu bây giờ nhở? Chết mẹ rồi. Ui, phải khám lại từ đây à? Bỏ qua đoạn này đi. Và chữ exit.
He can't see me in the light.
Tai cả công tắc nó kêu tách.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Súng của mình. Súng của mình ở phòng ASUS này đúng không?
Gotta move. Now.
Còn mẹ mày, bố mày là thiện xạ, hiểu chưa?
Vanished.
Kết thúc chương.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Chết mẹ ông cảnh sát trưởng rồi.
Disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Đéo đâu, ông cảnh sát trưởng lúc nãy bị thằng đéo là bắt ở trên mái nhà rồi.
Turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the
Nhìn
pages
xung
on the
quanh để
floor.
tìm manh mối. Ok. Lại tờ giấy đấy.
Back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable.
Để bỏ qua được. Mẹ nghe nhạc à?
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Giáo phái thần cây. Tìm hiểu xem biết về đi đâu.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Chắc lại về hồ vạc rồi. Đây này, về hồ vạc rồi.
We
heard gunshots. You all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Ê, trông nhịp mẹ trông giống hai cái ông này thì mẹ mày đáng nghi lắm mày.
Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Nhờ. Tôi trông hai ông đấy thì mẹ đáng nghi vãi cứt. Mấy cái ông đấy mẹ kiểu vụ án nào cũng liên quan đấy nhưng mà đã bị chết.
They're a fine pair.
Hey, how you doing?
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
Ủa? Chạy đâu rồi?
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit. Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Lại về lại cái hồ. Mẹ trong cái hồ ấy chết chóc lắm. Trong cái hồ ấy đáng sợ thật. Sao không đánh nhau ở thành phố đấy? Thành phố có nhiều người cần sự giúp đỡ. Trong rừng này một thân một mình con gái. Chân yếu tay mềm. Sợ lắm.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Bản dịch này của DxRace Team. Dịch hay vãi. Đấy, bây giờ mới đến chương 2 này. Game này có mấy chương nhỉ các bạn nhỉ?
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic.
19 chap á.
What
the fuck? Chơi mẹ 2 tiếng rồi bây giờ mới được. Cậu cứ xong một chap. Chắc chơi 19 ngày à?
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Tự dưng bây giờ có mấy ông sửa điện kìa.
Hello there. How are you
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this
Đây là
thing?
máy gì?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Thank you.
Mẹ nói nhiều thế.
I need to head out.
What the hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here.
Thứ gì?
Ruins my ass.
Thứ gì? Thứ gì đấy? Mình phải kiểm tra cái máy này xem nào. Ồ, trong này có cái gì này? Đéo dịch thì đéo biết thế đéo được cái gì.
We brew our own beer too. Ahma beer.
Oh, now we're talking.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous
Nightingale?
combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Bây giờ quay lại hồ này có tác dụng gì nữa không nhỉ?
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Bare feet.
Chân.
Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Ui, Đi một mình á, liều thế. Mẹ sao trông có cái gì đấy nó rình rập mình ở trước mặt nhở?
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
Đi đâu rồi? Ui, giật cá mình.
Feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Ôi, đạn. Thế là sắp bắn nhau rồi. Ủa? Đã biết đi đâu các bạn ạ. Môi phù thủy, không có bí ẩn nào về việc hồ vạc được đặt theo tên một loại nồi nấu. Tuy nhiên có rất nhiều câu chuyện bí ẩn về hồ nước này. Nó là một cánh cổng dẫn đến thế giới ngầm, hoặc của một mụ phù thủy mà hồ nước chính là cái vạc của bà ấy. Truyền thuyết kể rằng khi tình cảm một vị cảnh sát trưởng địa phương không được đền đáp lại, ông đã cáo buộc người phụ nữ đó đã phù phép ông. Cô ta đã bị dìm cho đến chết. Nhưng từ chỗ chiếc muôi mà cô đã đánh rơi đã mọc thành một cái cây kỳ lạ được gọi là cây muôi phù thủy. Người phụ nữ sau đó đã trở về để trả thù kẻ đã hãm hại mình. Nếu như trước kia cô ta không phải là một phù thủy thì bây giờ cô đã trở thành chính thứ gì nữa.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to... These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Mẹ có lên bước vào không? Tăng cường đèn pin.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another...
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga...
Suy đoán.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Tìm lều phù thủy. Giờ chưa có manh mối đâu nhỉ? À đây có manh mối này.
Is Witch's ladle the doorway into the overlap?
Nightmare đang ở trong một overlap.
That's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay
Ánh sáng
safe.
là chìa khóa.
But for something more to be revealed as well. the cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Bật tìm lều phù thủy. Cái này là cái gì đây? Dấu chân dẫn vào trong rừng. Xong rồi này.
I need to find the witch's hut.
Tìm lều phù thủy à? Lều phù thủy đi đường đéo nào nhỉ? Đây là đéo đi rồi này. Quay lại à? Ủa? Đi tiếp không có đường đi thì... À, phải quay lại. Có cái lối lên lúc ấy mà mình đi qua. Đúng rồi, đây.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
FBI, open the door!
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Mẹ em thắp lại đèn ở chỗ nào vậy? Ủa, trong lều này có cái đéo ở đâu nhỉ? Lều này không có cái gì. Sợ thế. Bật lại đèn trong lều phù thủy. Mẹ, trong lều này làm đéo có đèn nào nhở? Đây có mỗi mấy cây nến mà. À, đây phải cầu trí nữa thì mẹ.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Phải tìm một cái để bật đèn à? Mẹ ngã đây có chết. Gì đấy? Ngã đây chết. Mẹ trông ghê thế. FBI, open the door. Đây là nhật ký của ông nào nào ấy. Gì nhỉ? Đây là quay lại đúng không? Tìm cầu trì ở quanh đây khó thế nhở? Lều phù thủy ở đây, hộp cầu trì ở đây. Mình đang đi quá xa rồi thì phải. Chắc cầu trì nó chỉ lanh quanh ở lều thôi nhở? Gì đây?
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Oh, được thêm đạn nè. Tăng kích cỡ băng đạn lên 50%. Giữ nút bắn để kích hoạt chế động tự bắn. Xuyên sọ đúp. Thêm đạn hơn hay là xuyên sọ nhỉ? Gì đây? UFO ơi. Đây có cầu trì không? Có đường này chưa đi này. Đây rồi, giời ơi, cầu trì ở đây mà cứ phải đi tìm ở đâu ấy. Thử đi vào sâu bên trong này có gì không?
This one looks good. People should really stop littering though.
Đây rồi, cầu trì đây rồi. Hộp này đéo có gì à?
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Mẹ, cửa vãi lồn, cửa tự. Điều tra phòng phù thủy. À, phòng này lưu được à? Lưu nhanh đi.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Cô nheo mắt. Cái gì không?
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the...
Diễn giải ý nghĩa của trang giấy.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Cái gì đây? Cô nheo mắt đọc dòng chữ nhòe nhòe trên trái tim. Đoạn thứ 2 được đọc theo trí nhớ. Ta đã mang trái tim đến cho bà phù thủy. Hãy cho ta thấy lỗi kinh hoàng. Dòng chữ trên trái tim.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Tối stream tiếp không? Có em ơi.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap.
Mình cần trái tim của.
Where is it?
Nó ở đâu nhỉ? Nhiệm vụ tiếp theo của mình là mình phải đi tìm cái quả tim của cái thằng này, lúc đấy nó bị moi ra.
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store. In a
cái cửa hàng lúc đấy. Cửa hàng lúc đấy.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Cái cửa hàng lúc đấy để mà
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Một lượng lớn đồ tiếp tế được đặt trên bàn.
That's not right.
Không đúng rồi. Đạn. Còn gì nữa không? Bây giờ mình lại phải đi đến cửa hàng bách hóa. Cửa hàng bách hóa lúc nãy mình ở đâu? Đây, đi đường này à? Rẽ xuống đây. Xong rồi đi rồi rẽ đây, ok. Đi đúng đường không? Đeo đúng đường rồi. Ủa lúc nãy mình đi đường nào nhở?
Nightingale mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
Đây, tủ lạnh đâu? Cái lỗ gì đây? Ui, ma rất cá mình. Ủa, ăn cứt rồi.
Occultist, a monster, like Nightingale.
Gì? Sử dụng á? Đệm chấn thương đâu? Con mẹ bố má mình chết bây giờ. Mua cái gì à?
The text on the heart is
Đây
clear
rồi,
now.
tim.
Legible.
Tim. Dòng chữ
Sounds
chữa cháy đi.
literary. But what does it mean?
Sóng vỗ về phía xa.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead.
Tìm trái tim trong cửa hàng bách phá, tìm được rồi mà. Ủa?
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Thực hiện nghi lễ vào overlap. Overlap chỗ đéo nào? Overlap ở đây à? Ồ. Làm sao để đánh dấu được nhở? Ô, cái gì đây? À, được thêm ô. Đi đường đéo nào? Lại phải đi. Lại phải đi ngược lại đây à?
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn
Xong rồi rẽ phải à?
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder.
Trong phòng vừa lại có shotgun á? Really cơ? Thế thì phải quay lại thôi. Bú khẩu shotgun. Chỗ nào sao tôi không nhìn thấy nhỉ? Ở đâu ấy? Shotgun chỗ nào rồi? Trong cái tủ treo trên tường. Oh yes. Xin cảm ơn. Đi mẹ làm sao có Lady Fortuna tại quầy. Lady Fortuna. Đừng có quên đấy, cập nhật mã đi. Những cái số gạch là những cái số mã cũ đúng không? Thế là 705 713 717 723. Ủa? Là như nào nhỉ? Vé số Washington là trong 4 số đấy kiểu gì cũng được à? Phải giải mã. Chắc phải. Từ từ phải chắc là phải, đây là một bài toán rồi, phải giải mã rồi. Tôi xem giải nhỉ. Đừng có quên đấy, cập nhật mã đi, tức là những cái số này là những cái số mà chắc chắn số đầu là số 7 rồi. 05 13 13 trừ đi 5 là còn 8. 17 trừ 13 84. 5373 7 2 727. Mẹ. Tôi nghĩ là như thế. Ai da. Đéo phải à? Tờ Việt lốt á.
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
05 13 17 23 thì là 739 à? 739. Mà yes sir. Ê, trang bị kiểu gì ta? Ê, trang bị nhanh kiểu gì nhở? À đây 2 đi. À không 1 đi. Cái này 2 này. Đây 3 này. Rồi. Mẹ đi đúng đường không ấy? Ơ đéo phải rồi, mẹ đi nhầm đường. Sẽ phải. Mai đánh 739 nhé. Ui, mẹ ngồi chơi một lúc đã 6 giờ 20 rồi. Mà mình còn chơi hết chương 2. Bây giờ mình đã trái. Tự dưng có mấy con quái vật ở đây. Giật hết cả nảy.
Crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror.
Đừng vào chị ơi. Đừng vào. Vào chết đấy. Vào khổ em thôi. Đừng vào. Đi về đi. Tiến vào overlap nữa kìa.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap.
Đánh bại.
Are you still on your way?
Live tin kìa.
Casey. Casey, do you read me?
À, phải đánh nhau với thằng này rồi.
Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
Logan?
What?
Logan! Where are you?
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is moving like a nightmare.
What? Loằng ngoằng dây điện thế nhở? Đây rồi, địt con mẹ nó đây rồi. Ô kìa, nó đâu rồi? Vừa thấy nó mà.
He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Cứ như là một tín hiệu xấu á. Xấu mà chị, xấu vãi luôn. Ô sao tự nhiên tắt đèn đi.
Nightingale's badge.
Ô. Mẹ, túi đồ của ai ấy nhở? Ôi, mỗi lần bấm như thế là mất mẹ một vạch pin à? Trông ảo ma Canada thế nhở? Chữa pin như nào? À, chữa pin này. Ôi, phải chữa phí quá. Mày săn đuổi ai? Mày nghĩ mày săn đuổi được tao á? Mày săn đuổi ai? Mày săn đuổi ai? Mày săn đuổi ai? Mày săn đuổi ai? Ai à? Ai à? Cái gì con mẹ? Ít con mẹ à? Ít.
Shit. Run! I have to get to safety.
Chạy đi đâu? Chạy á? Trước khi chạy phải bú đã, bú. À. Ai, chết rồi, chết mẹ đâu. Mẹ chết rồi, sắp hết đạn rồi. Tao xin ít đạn. thằng lùn này chỉ 2 sóc mà chết. Thằng lùn này thằng lùn này 2 sóc mà chết. Game hay, cầm bát đạ tay. Phá đảo rồi sao ấy?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
Not to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault!
John Wick!
With my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13?